Hello everyone, this is another episode of Colivers Club powered by MapMelon. I'm here joined by...
Yazan.
Hello Yazan, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, wow. I wanted to do this interview since the moment you came here and we started talking. We had such nice conversations that, I couldn't keep it to myself, so I want to share it with the people. You have
Amazing.
a very interesting project, HomeAwe. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so basically, to make it really simple, HomeAwe is a platform for volunteering abroad. But I know there's a lot of volunteering platform, and they all usually focus on cheap traveling. I don't focus really on that. I'm focusing more on the culture exchange experience, to meet a lot of people from everywhere and have a nice cultural exchange and get more ideas and open up to the world. And basically what makes HomeAway different from other platforms is that we focus also to deliver these programs by content creation. So basically, I go to the place first. I'm the first one to experience it and check that everything is okay. Because in other platforms, there's like thousands of experiences.
There's
You'll
no
be even
curated...
exactly. It's where you'll be even confused if you want to try, and there's like small details about it, maybe a few pictures. So it's kind of risky to take, if you're like far away and you need a plane ticket and you can't really afford to have a bad experience. So I go to the place first, check that everything is okay. I provide full information. I check the host is okay and he treats the volunteers in a good way. It's not about working a few hours and just giving accommodation and food. It's if there's a real experience that someone can benefit from it, so then I'll say it's good.
Seal of approval.
Exactly. So it's an approved experience by me or by any of the team who travels to try these random places that we check. So it's gonna be less risky for the others who wants to try it, even not even like solo travel. Like this platform is for everyone, not only for travelers. Because, for example, me and you, we travel a lot, right?
Yeah.
So we kind of can't afford a bad experience. If we had a bad experience, we know how to, find another place really quick. But for other people who not
It's an investment and it's risky.
yeah, so for them, they can't take this risk. So we take the risk for them, and we make sure that the environment is ready to accept them and have a good experience.
Managing a coliving has never been easy. That's why we created Mango Beds, the first software made for coliving owners by coliving owners. We have worked with a lot of coliving spaces to create the best tool for managing bookings, guests, and finances. With Mango Beds, you can manage bookings, customize forms inside your website or with a link. And you can also promote longer stays with just a few clicks. Sync your availability with external platforms to avoid double bookings. You can also automate emails to remind guests of their stay, to join the coliving channel, or to just leave a review, saving your time for what really matters. Start your free trial today and choose from simple pricing plans that suit your needs. There are no commissions or hidden fees. So get started with Mango Bets now and simplify your coliving management.
Wow, nice. I see a lot of correlations with like nomadism and co-livings and this sense of community, and that you're trying to even go and grow and become more international because you have quite a following. And I think, what people really like about your content is that it's personal. You can feel that there's heart and there's emotion.
True. Yeah. Basically, people think that HomeAway is a volunteering business or a traveling business. For me, it's not. For me, it's an inspirational business. I wanna touch hearts. I wanna reach people who like sitting down somewhere really confused about who really are, and they're without purpose in life, and these kind of doubts about life. And I try to encourage them to experience these things because it's really necessary, it's really important. You can go and meet a lot of people, have ideas, open up to the world, expand your horizons, and find really yourself. It's a self-discovery journey. And what I try to do in my content to stay simple, clear, and yeah, I show them my experience and they will see like, oh, that's a cool thing. I want to try this specific place that this guy did. And when I go in the stories, I tell them like, go and take a risk. It's a brave choice. You will improve. So I try to encourage as much as I can. So that's why for me, it's an inspirational business.
And this also comes from experience, right? You studied computer science.
Yeah, true.
What
True.
happened, man?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I don't know what happened exactly,
Right.
but yeah, I was like following the system somehow because in high school I did study computer science and I liked it somehow. I was really good at it, one of the best in class, and yeah, maybe I felt really comfortable. Maybe also the teacher was also good. Like he was good and he was also encouraging me. And I think I didn't know that, but I think I chose this field because you can get good money from working in it, right? Like
True.
in this field, you can get good money. And also I had this image that you can work online as well if you
So remote work.
remote work. So it's kind of free. So I went to university. I chose this field thinking that I wanted it, and that's what I wanted, like in life, and that's my path. And I always been ambitious, like I wanted to do big things, but I was thinking that my path for reaching the world is through technology and computer science. But through my studies wasn't really the best experience. Like I was a bit disappointed. It was really hard. It's not easy degree. Like you have to study all the time.
Yeah, I
And
know because I quit after 6 months.
yes, good for you, man.
Like I started computer science.
Yeah.
I did so poorly,
Yeah,
and they took the interest out of me.
exactly. It's energy draining. Like they take your energy for some reason. I don't know how they do it, but
They're
they're
very
good at
this,
it.
yeah.
They're so good at it. And my ambition went like even down and down. And I was like, I just want any kind of job in any company, like because I was like planning, okay, I want a big company, I work in a big company, international, and then I was like, okay, maybe any kind of job that I don't care. So I don't know, it was really hard and made me feel so bad about myself, adapting my skills, and I wasn't really social, and I like to be social more. That was the most hard thing, and I had expectations of having like a lot of friends and parties, and during my
In computer
studies
science.
in computer science, that doesn't work.
Okay.
That doesn't work. So yeah, and because of this bad experience in university, I was like, okay, when I finished the degree, I don't know how I finished it, by the way. Somehow I did, but it wasn't easy. It was really hard, and I finished it. And then I was like, okay, if I go and apply for a job, because of the money thing, I would
There's
be,
no going back.
yeah, I would be stuck somehow because they offer a lot of things in the tech companies, right? Like a lot of activities, a lot of things to like, okay, it's comfortable. You can work sometimes remote. You can play ping pong, you
The
play
ping pong table,
PlayStation.
that's the
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of things that they offer, but somehow I knew that I'll be stuck in it for a few years and I'll be avoiding my passion of being international and social and meeting a lot of friends and improving my English because my English wasn't really good at the time. And so yeah, I didn't. Finally, I didn't decide. I decided not to apply for a job, and I went to volunteer in South Africa, and that was like the start of HomeAwe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very cool story. And
Thanks.
you went to Africa, right? To
Yeah,
volunteer.
South Africa for 6 months. Yeah, half a year. And funny enough, uh, I went to volunteer in a tech company.
No.
Yeah. So, because I knew somehow deep down that's not my field. I don't want to work in it, but I wasn't 100% sure.
So it was a way of checking.
Yeah, so it's like a way to check because if I go and work for free, maybe
There's no pressure. There's
no
no
pressure of the money, and that's the point. So I went to do an internship in a tech company for 6 months, and also you can get a good work experience anyway. And yeah, it was incredible experience. Like I gained a lot of work experience in technology, in computer science, in coding, in different fields, because I was an intern. no one was putting a lot of pressure on me because, you know, they're not paying me. So I'm learning and trying to help as much as I can. So they got me to work in different projects. So I got a lot of experience. It was nice, by the way, but also deep down, no, that's not my thing. But it was a really cool experience. Like, yeah. So to figure out what to, like, sometimes people think, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want in life. But I went to this experience to figure out what I don't want in life, you know? And that's what I got.
Yeah, I think that's super interesting and quite smart, right? That, of course, how can you learn your path if you don't try things?
Yeah.
Then you're going to follow everyone else's path.
Yeah, exactly. So from this experience, I got the 100% feeling that I don't want to work in tech. But when I was there, because I was doing good at my job, at my internship, they offered me a job. Yeah, and then I was like confused again.
Oh,
Should I
okay.
take it or not? Should I take it or not? But they told me it's gonna be fully remote, and that was really tempting for me. And of course, I need money. I don't have money. I don't have any income. I paid even a lot of money to go to South Africa and be for 6 months. So I thought about it really deeply, and then the remote opportunity was like really dragging me, you know, even though they offered, of course, a South African salary, which is in Europe and where I come from is really, really cheap, like 5 times cheaper. That also made me a bit, you know, adopting this decision because I will work as a software engineer, but I'm getting not as a software engineer salary. It's good for South Africa, but it's not good for Europe or the Middle East, for
That's
example.
also a challenge for like when you are working remotely.
Yeah.
There's no global
Exactly. So
salary.
it's really hard with this amount of money to travel and be free. But again, I didn't let the money
Right, you-
get me again and decide for me. And the remote thing just got me, and I was like, okay, I can take it and see what happens. And I took the job with them, and I worked with them almost, I would say, almost a year. It was fully remote. I went back to South Africa, back home to Palestine, and from Palestine, I spent 1 month at home in my parents' house working, and of course my parents didn't get it because, you know, I'm
like, what are you doing?
yeah, because the salary I was getting is not enough where I live, you know? Like if I'm renting a place, of course
Nothing.
that's not
Yes.
enough. So I was just sitting in my desk every day working remote, not doing anything, and then I got this feeling that okay, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, and then okay, let's go to Europe maybe. And yeah, and I decided to go to Europe and do some backpacking. I went to Barcelona, I went to Switzerland, Germany, the Netherlands, and Belgium, and a few places that kind of Western Europe, which is more expensive than Eastern Europe. But with this salary, because I went to try, but with this salary, South African salary, I could do backpacking and work remotely and even save money from that experience. So I was like, okay, so
This is the way.
this is the way to do it. Yeah, it was incredible. Also, this experience was life-changing, and I I I learned how to manage money, how to spend money in a good way, not to just spend it in parties and a lot of things, drinks, and you know, I was really responsible. And I said, yeah, that's okay. It's okay to work with this salary, but of course, you still feel uncomfortable being like, you know, working a lot, but you're getting way cheaper than what you're supposed to get. So, in the same time, when I was working in this company, I tried to expose people to the internship world or the volunteering world. And yeah, after a while, the idea got me more and more and more. I was fascinated from South Africa and the backpacking. And yeah, at some point, I decided to quit again to the tech. And
We are quitters, man.
we are. Yes. The best community. So yeah, and then I created this platform.
Wow, just like that, you know. Oh, you created.
Yeah, it's because you know it's really weird. So I didn't have a name for that even. I started to market this experiences on Facebook on universities pages, you know, like, you know, my name is Yazan. I did this in South Africa. You should do it. And it was like kind of 6 months of failure of marketing this experience, because like people saying, who's this guy? You know, they don't know me. Like maybe he's a scam. You know, why would I pay for an agency to find me an internship and go there and work for free? You know, it's like the mentality. We don't have it to volunteer abroad. We don't have this mentality. But I for 6 months I didn't give up. I tried. Every time I post a picture, I write a lot of things. But then I was like, maybe I'm marketing it in the wrong way and people don't know me. So the way is to open an Instagram page, and then they will see me doing the same thing I'm telling them about, and maybe they'll be more encouraged. And that's what I did.
Preach
So
by example.
yeah, exactly. So it's like a process. It's not like one day,
Right.
but when I started, it was focusing more on the internships, not volunteering like in different fields, only internships. Like if you have a degree or something, or you have a gap year, you want to know what you want to study, you can do an internship, you know? So I was focusing on internships in South Africa, and that's it. But when I quit my job and I started doing videos, and I was focusing, and you know, when you focus on something and you don't have any income, and
yeah, that's a great motivator, right?
yeah, it is
You
like you
need
put a
to-
lot, like your mind works a lot in a ways that you didn't know that it does. There's cells telling you, hi,
Comfort.
I exist,
Yeah,
hello.
comfort kills
Ex-
creativity.
Exactly. And then it happened one in a night, even like in a moment. I was like lying on my bed in South Africa, because I went back there to, you know, start making videos. After 1 month of making videos, I was like, oh wow, okay, I should do it internationally, not only internships in South Africa. It's going to be globally, everywhere, any kind of volunteering. And that's how the idea got me. And then it's like, yeah, let's do it. And I did it.
Wow. And after not giving up, you started seeing some results. From there, you are reaching a community of 250,000
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Wow. I started, yeah, I remember like the 100 followers, like family, friends, and wow. It wasn't easy, but it was really risky. But I don't know, I made a commitment that moment that I will create one video every single day, because I've been kind of studying social media, like, you know, taking maybe courses, cheap courses, but, you know, trying to get key values, key points of succeeding in social media. And they always say consistency. You have to be consistent and post a lot of videos. And then I made a commitment that I will post one single video every single day. And I did that for 1.5 years. I didn't miss any day. And that was, I think, one of the reasons that my Instagram exploded. A lot of people watched my videos and got interested, but also the inspirational part was
Yeah, you
kind
need
of there.
both things. You need the technicalities and the
Exactly.
message.
Yeah.
You cannot have.
Exactly. Yeah. But it wasn't also easy, because when I started, I didn't have any idea of how to edit videos.
Yeah.
No idea about social media. I just started, and from doing it every day,
You learn.
I learned a lot, and I knew how to reach people. For 6 months, I didn't even show up. I was really shy to go on camera and like say, my name is Yazan, I do this. Today I will do this. So I was really shy, but at some point I was like, okay, now if I want to touch some hearts, I want to speak more. And then I did it the first time, and then the second time, and then the third time, and now it's easy to be on a camera and do what I do. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. And there's some overlap between this project and colivings. You've also been part of coliving projects. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, so you know, while volunteering, you just go to a mysterious experience. You don't know who you're gonna meet, what's gonna be there. So when I went back from South Africa after trying for 6 months to make videos and create content, but no signups, no one really signed up. I mean, people are following, but people need to trust you more to really sign up and pay you some service fees, and you know, to agree to go to South Africa, for example. And I went back home and I was thinking, okay, what should I do? What should I do? And then I decided to go to Switzerland, because my first collaboration was in South Africa. one program. The same program I did when I went.
Wow! It came full circle.
Yeah. So I start from there, but we have back home in Palestine kind of a lot of stereotypes about South Africa being also far away and scary. You can't go alone on the streets. These kind of stereotypes that everyone gets, and yeah, people weren't really encouraged to go to South Africa. And then I was like thinking, which country should I choose next after South Africa? And I found this line to create, okay, extreme dangers for them, not for me.
Yeah, for the stereotypes.
For stereotypes to the most extreme safe place. And then I chose Switzerland. You know, Switzerland is like a dream, fantasy, nature, expensive. Only rich people go there. So I chose Switzerland, and I went to Switzerland, and there I met amazing people like Philip and Stefan, and we spoke. Even it was the start of HomeAwe. I had only 1,000 something followers, but I spoke to them, and I do this. And they have like summer camps. I did go there. I didn't know that they do summer camps. I just like found a random volunteering opportunity, and then I applied, and we had a chat. And we met there in person, and we spoke about a lot of things, but I couldn't bring any volunteers there at the time because it was the end of the summer camps. But they told me they do a lot of things, and then you can come back in the ski hostel at winter. So yeah, it was kind of an opportunity. But when I was there creating content about Switzerland, also my Instagram got exploded a little bit, and like 6 people signed up for South Africa.
Oh, wow.
So this line that I created, yeah, made them like, okay, I can go wherever. I can really choose now. So it's like there's a lot of experiences out there. So there's Switzerland, okay, but now it's not available. But South Africa is available now, so they can go. And yeah, some agencies started to notice my Instagrams, like you can come and do videos for us and take some money, and then I was like, okay, I can continue, because I was really on the limit of quitting. Because when I quit my job in tech, I was okay saving money, but not a lot of money, right? And I was losing money the whole for 6-8 months, and then I was like really on the limit. I don't know what to do next, but there was always something to do. I wasn't really trying to quit, but in the worst case, I was thinking in my mind, whatever happens, I can go back home,
Get a job,
make some more money, and then continue doing what I do. So it wasn't like a plan B, you know, always people saying you need a plan B. There's like always a plan B. You don't need to plan it. Just if you fail with something, and even I don't say it's a failure. It's just like a way to practice a lesson, and then you can go back and start over. It's okay. Like it's not one time and that's it. You go back to your old mentality. No, it doesn't work like this.
You tried this, that now your life is over. You cannot do that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
I cannot do this through this way, but I might do it through this other way.
Yeah. So exactly, that was my point. And then I was like, I felt relieved that I'm started to get income, and I was like, okay, I can continue for a few months. And after a few months, also more programs, more collaborations in South Africa and other countries, in Tanzania, and then started to grow. My Instagram started to grow. People started to trust me because I'm doing that like full time. They're seeing me how like I'm passionate to do it, how I try to talk to them, inspire them, and then like I started to get a lot of signups.
And also you participated specifically in Switzerland this summer camp, right? It was a co-living.
Yeah, exactly, the co-living thing. So yeah, these like Philip and Stefan, they told me about they're creating a co-living place, and I didn't know about the digital nomad world, no idea. And they told me about it, and I was like, that's amazing, that's cool. But I was still, they tried to drag me in somehow to this world, but I was like, but I need to focus on one thing. I want to focus on volunteering. So I told them I would come back in the winter to do the ski experience, and I did, and it was nice. I met them again, and we spoke more. And they told me that we're buying a new place, and we want investors to share it with us. And I was like, yeah, that's interesting. Why not? And I kept thinking about it for a long time, but then I decided to just invest with them in Switzerland. So we have a Swiss Alps co-living in the mountains. It's really nice, really quiet village. And if you need a quiet space and to work as a digital nomad because you have a business or you work remotely, amazing place to be there. The nature is nice. The community are nice. Stefan and Philip are so cool.
Yeah.
And also, not only me invested, like a lot of people invested, like a team. All of them are amazing. And yeah, it's an experience for me, to be honest. That's the first time I go to the investment world. And yeah, it's I'm excited. Yeah,
it comes from a very interesting place, which is from co-creation and collaboration, not competition.
exactly. Yeah. So I'm learning a lot because I'm the youngest between them. So I'm learning a lot. I'm trying to listen more, and yeah, it's cool. I think I will learn a lot from it, and hopefully a lot of people will see, because it's amazing. It's so super amazing, the place that we invested in.
Yeah, you should go check it out.
Yes,
Swiss Alps.
Swiss Alps and in Lied, south of Switzerland, next to Italy.
And maybe more colivings will be up for volunteering projects. Have you thought about that?
Yes. So we've been approaching co-livings to do like art projects and paintings and these kind of creative experience for creative people. Yeah, so a lot of co-livings now even considering volunteers to be there, because it's a nice way and cheaper way, of course, from hiring people. But the importance of volunteering, I think, for co-living is that volunteers can make a good experience for a nomad even. Because a nomad who has a work online, he's always like, in his laptop, and he needs his space. But a volunteer is a bit like kind of has a more free time, and he's like, he came for the experience. He doesn't have a job most of the time, so they have the energy to do a lot of things. And that's really can affect anyone who will be there to work, and after his hours finished, he can like go and participate with the volunteers to do a lot of
host
things.
activities, art.
Exactly, because volunteers are willing to do a lot. Sometimes if you're a digital nomad and have been traveling a lot in your life, sometimes it'll be like, okay, I need to chill, I don't want to go. But you have this energy of volunteers, so they can make it more good experience for them. Yeah.
Yeah, this reminds me of a few places I've been to that I see a lot of ideas of these creative projects and focuses on nature, sustainability. For example, comes to mind Tertulia. It's a small co-living, it's a farm in Tuscany, and it's owned by a family. So Francesco and his wife and his 3 kids, they live in the property, and they have a co-living adjacent to the property.
Okay.
And they do a lot of volunteering projects. So they host people from maybe Africa or from Ukraine as well.
Nice.
So it's just amazing to see these little places all over the world that have these incredible ideas and mindset and helping others, and helping them reach the next level. It's like we uplift everyone else.
Exactly.
And then you feel also uplifted and inspired.
Exactly. It's a win-win deal for everyone. Everyone will win from this experience. The host, the volunteers, the nomads, everyone. It's just a cool culture exchange program as well, being with a lot of people from different kind of countries around the world. It's fascinating.
Yeah, and you start seeing less and less labels and less prejudices, and
For sure.
sometimes we let society tell us, oh, what should we think about? They come from here, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
must think this and that.
It's
And then you meet them, and it's like, wait, where this?
Yeah,
everyone
that's
told
not
me
true, yeah.
something
Yeah,
that's not true.
That's the best way to break stereotypes. So amazing, so amazing. You get attached to humanity more. Doesn't matter where you're from. You just like break these barriers, and you'll be like, oh, that's amazing. I love this guy. I love this girl, and like they're amazing. I wish I knew these people before, even, because I've been hearing about them. But yeah, I got these stereotypes because of the media, or
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool.
Because right now we are in Bansko in the Nomad Fest, and you gave a talk.
Yes.
Can you tell us about it?
Wow. Okay. It was really amazing experience for me.
It was.
too.
You should. I don't know if it's recorded, but
Yeah. It is recorded, but I don't have it yet. But it's for me, it was really absolutely perfect. When I decided to come here 5 months ago, I would say, I was in a different mindset. But usually what I got from my volunteering experiences is just put yourself out of your comfort zone and do new things to make your brain work more. So when I decided to come here and I applied for the speakers and they accepted me, since then I stopped traveling. That's something like I love to do a lot, but I stopped traveling for like I traveled for 2 years and then I stopped. 3 years, sorry, and then I stopped because I want to focus how to improve my skills. I practiced a lot about communications and how to deliver a message, how to control your voice, for example, to be, when you talk slowly and you talk loud and not to say So when I was stressed, by the way, even though like the whole 5 months I wasn't really free because in my mind, okay, I need to prepare, I need to practice, I need to practice. So it was a cool experience, to be honest. I was thinking the same day I was walking to the stage, I thought I will be practicing my speech, but I was thinking, like having this gratitude, and I was saying, whatever happens, whatever I say on stage, it's fine. I got what I need from the experience, learning the whole 5 months, the process of learning and studying about myself, and I figure out a lot of things that I didn't know about myself. That's the point. That's the main thing I got from the experience. Doesn't matter if I go up and screw it up, I don't say what I wanted to say, maybe I'll forget stuff, doesn't matter. And that's made me feel less stressed. And that really helped me on stage, actually. So I went there and it went really smoothly. I spoke everything I wanted to speak about, was clear, loud. I think I delivered the message I wanted to deliver. That's the most important thing. So it went really perfect. I feel so good about it, and it was a good challenge. I'm really proud about myself, experiencing this path, put myself in this uncomfortable situation and overcome and yeah, try to improve myself, and I'm so proud of that.
Yeah, you can totally tell that there was a lot of work behind. And of course, the message was very powerful.
Yeah.
You might want to talk more about the message.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yes. So the title of my speech was I carry my identity in my heart, not in my pocket. And I came up with this title because I come from Palestine, right? But that's kind of half of the truth. I am Palestinian originally, yes, but I carry an Israeli ID and passport. So growing up in Israel as a Palestinian is not the best life. Even though we are considered the most privileged Palestinians, because like there's three parts of Palestine. There's Gaza Strip that everyone knows about, West Bank also a lot of people know about, but Palestinians living in Israel are not really known. So yeah, what was the question?
About the message, about your
Oh yeah,
talk.
so yeah, exactly. So I came up with this because I really, when I went to South Africa the first time, I was really confused. We grew up with a concept called the identity conflict. You don't know who you really are. Am I Palestinian? Am I Israeli? But I'm an Israeli citizen. I live in a Jewish state, but I'm not Jewish. I'm Muslim or Christian. So this confusion with also learning Hebrew, because to have a job you have to study another language, but in your normal life you speak Arabic. So it's really confusing to be there and not knowing who you really are. And then from this experience in South Africa, the first time I went to volunteer, it really was amazing. I was exposed to a whole new world, the volunteering, the culture exchange programs, co-living, backpacking, these kind of things. And I was really fascinated. I did a lot of things. I met a lot of people. I improved my English. And then when I was there, I remember myself really shy and embarrassed to talk about where I come from, because everyone was there talking about I'm from here, I'm from there, and they're so proud.
Very proud.
Yeah. And we did this. That's my lifestyle. That's my culture. That's my history. And then I'm really silent between them. And then when they turn to me, I was like, "Where are you from?" And I'll be, "Oh, I don't know how to answer." And my answer was even different each time. I just say name cities, trying to avoid saying I'm from Palestine or Israel. But then when I started for the first time to speak up about my feelings, about my history, about my culture, I was really connected more to my roots and my origins, and I felt so amazing. I got this energy that I need to be proud about who I am. That's my reality. I will accept it and be proud about it. Doesn't matter which ID I have or passport. I didn't choose that, but I am Palestinian, you know. And I connected even to humanity more. And I was like, doesn't matter where you're from. Yeah, and yeah, the whole experience was life changing, and my speech was kind of about that, talking about how this experience about my identity created this passion to say that I exist, you know, that we exist, that what I say and what I feel is a truth.
Because it's your story,
Because
it's your
mine.
experience,
Exactly.
it's your life.
Exactly.
It's
So
nobody else.
it's mine. So I feel that no one can say something about it. And the truth doesn't come with someone who's sitting somewhere, you know, a
Deciding for you.
politician, or, you know, have an opinion about Palestine or Gaza. No, it doesn't work like that. That's my life, that's my story, that's how I felt. And yeah, from this experience, I created this passion, and I was like, okay, I'm on a mission, because with a lot of people from everywhere, I'm the only Palestinian, and people don't know about Palestine. So I wanted like to expose more Palestinians to these kind of experiences, and also introduce Palestine to the world, because a lot of people don't know that Palestine exists. It doesn't matter if there's an officially Palestinian country. I don't think about Palestine as a country anymore. I think about Palestine as a revolution. I think about Palestine as an idea, as freedom, you know. So hopefully, there will be a land, and Palestine will be free at some point. But if not, it's okay, because Palestine is an idea, right?
Yeah, and you cannot destroy an idea.
You cannot destroy an idea, and I will always say I'm from Palestine. Doesn't matter if we get a real country or state, and countries globally will recognize it as a country. I don't care anymore. Really, I don't care. I'm not waiting for anyone to save me. I will save myself. We will save ourselves. I'm not waiting for France or America or Germany to just like, okay, yeah, we should help them. No, no. Yeah, so the speech was about this, about my mission, and also how to try to inspire more people and to invite everyone who was there listening to me, or doesn't matter, like it's coming from the heart anyway, to invite everyone to join this dream of making this world a better one, because we deserve it. We deserve a peaceful world, you know. It's a really unfair world that we live in, and I want to bring more peace to my society, my country, and everywhere in the world, and to bridge cultures and filling up the gaps and opening up to the world. That's the main message that I try to deliver in my speech, and that was the whole idea. And really, I created this platform because of this passion that I created and this message that I want to deliver. Yeah.
And it was very nice that there was Israeli people
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you talk.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And there was a very powerful moment where you said, I used to hate you. I used to hate you as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because of my conceptions of what I've been told my whole life. And now that I know you, now that I've talked to you, now that we have an open conversations,
Exactly.
because you have your story, I have mine. Let's share it.
Exactly. And I really was stuck deeply in this victim mentality, you know? And I was hating everyone. I was hating you, man. I didn't know you, but I was hating you. I was hating everyone. I was hating myself. Because I was saying no one is helping me, no one is supporting me, no, the world is not acting about what's happening in Palestine. Why I'm the victim, you know? Why everyone hates me? And uh, for some reason, I stopped and I decided to quit this mentality and go and save myself. And that's why I chose to go abroad and volunteer for a period of time to discover myself more and to connect with and to find a purpose and a goal in life. And that's what I got from my experiences. So I really hated everyone, but now I love everyone. I absolutely love everyone. With these differences that we have, I can see all the similarities, and there's a lot of similarities, and that's amazing. I can see it with people's eyes, people's heart. I can touch heart, they can touch my heart as well. Wow, amazing feeling. I wish that everyone gets to this kind of feeling that okay, I can connect with hearts, not only with ideas and mentally. You know, it's really cool thing.
I think in the end we are humans.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. That's the point.
So wow, very powerful things, man. Yeah. Wow, I don't know. I'm a little bit speechless.
Wow, man.
But yeah, it's to me it's also has been an interesting journey. Me personally, because for the longest time I've also felt dissociated about my feelings and my emotions. And now that I'm trying to feel them more, it's super nice, and being able be able to connect to communities and sharing. And
Exactly. Yeah.
HomeAwe was the first people I met here. I was walking, I crashed the volunteer party actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted, because it was my first time in Bansko, Nomad Fest.
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
So it's so cool because there's a community group for the whole city of nomads.
Yeah.
So they were saying that there was this party, and then I said, oh yeah, I will check it out. See, because it also came from a place of shyness and fear, like, oh, I'm going to be there alone. I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
So I was walking towards this place, and then I started hearing music and people. And then, because the party was not far from where I was staying, so I thought, oh, this must be it. So I was like, I crossed the door a little bit, and then I saw Noor, I saw Rasha, and they were like in the entrance, and I came up to them and I asked, oh, is this the party? And they said, yes, come,
yeah.
yalla.
Nice.
Yeah, I felt so welcomed, and yeah, this whole week we've been in touch, and we've been sharing a lot of memories.
Yeah, we spoke a lot. It's amazing. Yeah.
Right,
It's really cool.
and yeah, so I can totally advocate for your platform, or for what you're trying to do.
Thank you.
Because it doesn't come from here, it comes from here.
It's come from the heart.
So I think more and more people realize this, because I think nowadays, of course, social media, it has a lot of positive things, but also negative. Like people,
a lot of people say it's negative more, but yeah, you can really use this powerful tool to bring peace, and I believe in it. Yeah, but I'm really glad you came to the party. And I remember, like, I passed by, I saw you, I was like, I know you.
We know each other, right?
Yeah, that's really cool, right? We met in Switzerland.
We met in Switzerland.
And it's crazy, you know?
Such a small world.
Small world, yeah. I don't know, I will meet you here. But we spoke even a little bit, you know, in Switzerland. We didn't really speak a lot. There was like a lot of people. But yeah, I remembered you. We spoke a little bit about being a software engineer, and also you said you wanna quit.
Yeah, well, I quit this week. So.
And he really quit. So that's amazing, man. Like I witnessed like you before and after, dude. That's impressive. That's amazing. And I'm happy for you that you just took this step, and wow. And I'm so happy to meet you, man. Like, oh wow. And the whole group loves you too.
Oh,
and
that's so nice.
You're amazing and super friendly, and everyone is like, it's such a cool experience. It's
right,
amazing.
but it's, to me, super interesting that this is happening very often in these kind of communities.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to learn why we are not exposed to this in our daily lives. For example, yeah, we live in cities.
Yeah.
We don't know our neighbors.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't have this kind of mindset of sharing, of creating together. And to me, it would be lovely to kind of bring these ideas back to these cities and these kind of neighborhoods and connect. In the end, we are social animals.
Yeah. It's gonna happen, man. Life is changing. New world. We are building a new world. That's the point. Even I have a tattoo here in Arabic. New world.
Oh.
Because that's what I'm trying to build. I want to build a new world.
Wow. Well, I think that's been a super nice interview.
Thank you.
Thank you for being part of it.
Thank you too.
So check out Swiss Alps, check out HomeAwe.
Yep.
And see you in the next episode.
Cheers. Thank you.
Bye.